I'm coming to it from a couple perspectives.
Yes, we only have our perspective.
I'm coming to it from an earth perspective and seeing people, and
a divine's perspective.
And I am connecting, not fully, but I'm connecting, and I'm seeing. I can. I am as the time weaver. I am able. I have to be. I am aware of what is occurring. I am one of the ones that is aware of what is occurring. So therefore, I can come from a place of understanding, because even the archangels with whom you are speaking with, they are seeing it from their perspective of the angelic realm. But they are not personally connected or had been connected. These ones. They are not part of the process. We
see it from an outsider's perspective.
Yes. The time weaver, fullest time weaver, is able to, not able to, she is part of the process of going into the singularity and the bringing about of the healing in the affinity point and returning to God. She is involved in the process. It is God, yes, but it is also, she is involved in the process, so she is aware of the process of what is going on. That is why she has been searching out, and she has been, the expression has been wondering, she's been searching out ones that are very, very distorted, and she is attempting, even in her dreams she is experiencing that she is attempting others that are of this nature to help them to not have to follow that process. But she is seeing that it is those that are of that deep distortion. Their paths are, you would call it, fated. Fate is not really the way it is understood and thought about. But this point is going back and reverberating through existence, so that the idea that there are those who are fated is going back, and the understanding unconsciousness of all that exists, that there are those who are fated to this. It is not that they had to follow this path, but this is their path that is chosen throughout all that has existed. It is understood that these ones are, it is described as and seen from that perspective as though they were fated to this eventuality. This is why the expression, though not in that point, can see glimpses and knowledge of it, and she can access just enough of it that she can explain it in this way of both being on earth and experiencing it from earth's perspective, and also viewing it from the infinity point of God. These conversations that we are having, it is you know how in your stories, the movies, the grand epics that you like Star Wars, and the conversations that are held between two characters, that is a small and intimate conversation, like between, say, the Yoda and Luke in the small little den that Yoda lived in. It is a small and intimate conversation. But as you watch it, it is profound. This conversation is, though small and intimate, all that look back at it will view it from the outside perspective and see the profoundness thereof and the understanding thereof. This is It is a point in the story that will be seen and understood because it will be beneficial for in future, we'll use the word future, it'll be beneficial for an understanding to be put into place as to distortions and how they grew and what they did and how they infect. And this is going to be part of the stories that are of benefit to understand. It is at this point not seen for the profoundness that it is, but at some point, from your linear point of view, it will be seen, and it'll be the questions that were asked, the answers that were given, the understanding that was brought to the many levels, the questions of why and how will be asked and understood in these moments of these explanations that are being given. And then we want to understand that she is a pivotal character in the stories that are being shared. We have said this before, but it is her inquisitiveness, her feeling of it, her connection to the force, if you want to use that terminology, allows for, I have felt a disturbance in the force. Why am I feeling this? Questions. I have a bad feeling about this. This is what the points that she is doing and the questions she is asking. I did feel something. This is what's just going on. It is opening to others also the understanding that is necessary. There is more that is being written. In every universe and realm, they have their, as they call it, akashic records, the writings thereof. These moments, this time period, is not just a time period or experience that is being experienced in one universe or realm. This one is being experienced throughout all that exists, and what is being experienced here is being experienced throughout all. So this is not the story of one universe and their akashic. It is a point where all the akashics. This is the moment at which all of the universes and all of the realms, their stories are converging, and the understanding is being placed in all throughout all of them, and the story is being told throughout all of them. It is the unifying mythology that is actual truth. And you are playing a part in this. Little farm boy. So, thank you for your questions and your part in this, for it is being a benefit to all that exists. Uriel, is there anything else that you wish to bring up or say at this particular point?
Not really. Everything was explained very well.
Okay. Is there anything that you can see from your angelic realm that is a question that wishes to be answered or understood?
Not at this time.
Very well. Little one. I'm going to ask one question, please, because
okay.
I'm going to ask Uriel this question,
okay.
Because I sort of have an idea. Who was that was speaking just then?
That was God.
Okay. I wasn't sure exactly because I was over to the side and down the rabbit hole.
That was God's source of all light talking.
Okay. Okay. In that instance, it was more feminine. God, I usually refer to God as masculine, but in that instance, there was more of a feminine quality there.
Well, he can.
I know he's not
male or female.
He's not male or female, but I tend to see him as, interacting with. But in that instance, it was more of a feminine
vibe.
Yeah, story keeper vibe. It was very interesting.